guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite products from 2016. So I just narrowed it down to just a few. If I would do all of my favorites of the year, this would be like a 2-hour video. I picked my very favorites from this year, and yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna start off with lips. So when I think of lip products of 2016, the first thing that comes to mind is Kylie Cosmetics. Kylie Cosmetics, in my opinion, slayed the makeup game in 2016. Kylie had everyone shook. I just feel like she had launches after launches after launches. Everything was always selling out. When I think of lip products, the first thing I think of is Kylie Cosmetics. I've always been a huge fan of Kylie Cosmetics. You guys know that. I definitely think they're one of my favorites, and I know some of them have been like kind of iffy here and there, and like some of them have been a little bit drying, but I think now she finally has the formula down. So when I think of my favorite lip color of the entire year, I'm sure you guys know what color I'm gonna say, and that is ginger. I wear ginger all the freaking time. All the time. Every time I meet somebody in person too, they're like, "Are you wearing ginger?" And I'm like, yeah. I wear this color so freaking much. Like, I love it. I remember when it first, like, she posted pictures of it on like Snapchat and on Instagram. I got so many tags. I got text messages. I got tweets. I got like everything you could possibly imagine saying, "Oh my god, Kylie made a color for you." And I was like, she did. She really did. It's definitely one of my favorite colors of all time, and the formula is great. I just love ginger. Thank you, Kylie, for making a lipstick for me, because I wear this shit all the time. And when I also think of another lipstick that I wore all year long, it is definitely Galactic's Posh. You guys know this has been in my ride or die tag. This has been in like my favorite lipsticks. Like, this has been everywhere. I always mention this. I think the formula is one of the best formulas I've ever tried. This color is perfect. I wear it almost every single day still. I'm pretty sure I'm about to run out of it. I need to pick up another one, but definitely, I don't know if this came out in 2016, but I definitely purchased it in 2016. I remember because I got it on Valentine's Day. So definitely Galactic's Posh. So many palettes came out this year. I feel like a palette came out like every single week. So there's definitely 3 that I think, in my opinion, were one of the best palettes that came out. So in my personal opinion, I don't remember exactly when this palette came out. It did come out this year, or this 2016, but it was, I know it was later in the year. It shook everyone. This, in my opinion, is the best palette that came out this year by far. It is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I use this palette to death. This palette looks like absolute trash because I use it so much. It is so dirty. Like, this is my personal everyday palette. It's got your neutrals, it's got your berry tones, which I obviously love. It has my like oranges in here. This is my perfect palette, and you can create like really simple neutral looks. You can create like smokier looks. You can create berry tones, even like simple berry toned looks. Like, this palette does it all. Anastasia killed it with this palette. This is definitely one of the best palettes that came out in the entire year. Also, when I think of palettes that came out in 2016 and shook everyone, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. This had everyone going crazy. This was like, I don't even know like what happened, but like this just like absolutely blew up. It just came back in stock like 2 weeks ago. It's been sold out for like 9 months, and it finally came back because it like literally shook the nation. This was definitely one of my most used palettes of the year as well. I kind of stopped using it for a little bit because I felt bad like posting about it when like obviously nobody had it because it's sold out, and like it was sold out for so long. But this was definitely my favorite, one of my favorites at least, because it had like all my favorite tones in here, like peaches and warm browns, warm tones, you know me, my warm tones. Such a good palette. This color right here, what is it, Luscious? This color right here, it's still like my favorite. Lastly, when it comes to palettes, I think this palette came out like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, but I've been using it like constantly since I got it, and it is the Kylie Burgundy palette. I say Kylie slayed 2016. She did. When the Burgundy palette came out, I knew I immediately needed this palette in my life. I know it's pretty similar to the Modern Renaissance palette, and obviously the Modern Renaissance has more colors, but this palette is amazing. The shadows perform so well. The shimmers aren't like extremely like metallic, but I feel like people think that every single shimmery eyeshadow has to be like extremely metallic when it doesn't. Sometimes I want like a subtle shimmery eyeshadow on my lid. Absolutely love this palette. Let me just say something really quick. Can we leave talking shit about Kylie Cosmetics in 2016? I'm so tired of hearing everybody talk crap about her like cosmetic line when she has quality products. I just feel like everybody just has an opinion about Kylie, and I'm just like over it. She has quality products and they're really good, and I just feel like we need to like leave the bad talking about Kylie Cosmetics in 2016. Let's just all be happy for her cosmetics line in 2017, alright? So I definitely tried a lot of foundations this year. A lot of beauty products just came out this year in general. But when I think of a foundation that I wore the most, it definitely goes to the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I absolutely love the Pro Matte, and it was part of my best of 2015 products, so now this one is part of my best of 2016. This was like one of the best foundations I tried all year. It definitely performs like a high-end foundation. It just sits on the skin so nicely. It gives you a flawless, glowy look. Not too many people with oily skin like this, but with me that I had dry skin, it made my skin look so glowy, but it also didn't get like too oily throughout the day or anything. It definitely lasted a long time on the skin as well. Like I wear my foundations for a really long time when I test them out, so this definitely held up, and I wore it so much. I have different shades for like when I'm lighter and when I'm darker, but yeah, this definitely stuck out to me the most. There is one concealer that I think of when I think of 2016, and that is the Tarte Shape Tape. This like changed the concealer game forever, and this finally made people stop talking about the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I personally never liked that concealer, and I never understood why so many people liked it, and when this came out, finally everyone stopped using it. So I was very happy about that because I just never found that concealer to work for me. And they had something to relate to everyone else because everyone would always use the Naked Skin in their tutorials. This concealer is amazing. Like, it does not crease, it does not budge, it has amazing full coverage. Like, I cannot say enough good things about this concealer. I used to just wear light medium, but now I wear light because I'm a little bit lighter now. So I mix these two. But yeah, these two concealers are the best. And Tarte, like, literally killed it with these concealers. Like, they know what they're doing. So last things that stuck out to me this year were two highlighters. I'm pretty sure you guys know what highlighter I'm going to mention, and it is the one I'm wearing right now. I only got this like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I think they came out like maybe 3 or 4 months ago. In my defense, I have been wearing it every single day since I got it, so that's saying something. It is the LA Girl Strobe Light Powder in the shade 80 Watt. I use this every single day. I get the most compliments on my highlight with this. I get the most questions, like what highlighter are you wearing, and it's always this one. It is such an amazing highlighter. I don't know like why more people don't talk about it, to be honest, because they're super cheap. I think they're like 10 bucks or even cheaper. And I was super like skeptical about trying it at first because when you swatch it, it does look a little bit powdery, and when you put it on your face, it looks a little bit powdery, but like give it about 2 minutes and it is like glowing. It is seriously like one of the best highlighters I've ever tried, and it's super affordable, so that's always great. Vanessa, you did that. They also have tons of other highlighters, and I love all of them, but 80 Watt is definitely my favorite. And I'm pretty sure that this came out in 2016. If not, it came out at the end of 2015. I honestly can't remember, but I love this highlighter so much. I even got one for Alyssa because I love it that much, and it is the Lorac highlighter in the shade Daylight. I definitely used Starlight as well, like for a long time, but Daylight was definitely the one I used the most, and I used this for a good amount of time in the beginning of the year. So these are still one of the best highlighters I've ever tried. Like, it's bomb. It's seriously so bomb. Like, these highlighters did not get talked about enough. The only person I can honestly think of at the top of my head that talked about this highlighter was Kathleen, and I don't know why more people didn't talk about it. And it's not even like crazy expensive either. Like, they were pretty decent for like a high-end highlighter. It was such a good highlighter, and I used it for a good amount of the year. Anyways, these were definitely the products that stuck out to me this year the most. This year had so many makeup products that came out. It was like ridiculous. At one point there was like product launches every single day. I felt like makeup palettes were coming at me left and right. Lipsticks were coming at me left and right. Like, there was so many things that came out this year, and there was so many amazing 2016 products, don't get me wrong, like these aren't the only good products that came out this year, but these are definitely the ones that stuck out to me. I felt like 2016 was the year of makeup. Like I felt like makeup took over so many people's lives. There's so many beauty bloggers everywhere, and like everyone just really was into makeup. I felt like makeup was a really big thing in 2016, so there was just launches every single day. I follow Trend Mood on Instagram. Like she posts everything that launches all the time, and I get her notifications, and my phone like constantly was blowing up all year from her. So don't get me wrong, I loved it. I definitely went broke from a lot of things this year. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Leave me some comments down below of your favorite products of 2016. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Can we just like look at my dog right now? Like she is out. She's just been here listening to me film. Poor thing. She's probably so tired.